So Sihua, today I'll be teaching you another quick to prepare soup called Halloween Orange Flesh Soup.
Halloween orange flesh soup?
Yes, don't be surprised, it's just another fancy name for pumpkin.
Oh,
okay?
pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin soup, good old pumpkin soup. The ingredients we need for this recipe, 1 large onion diced and 3 cloves of garlic.
I heard that onions and garlics are good for our health, but I'm not very sure about the exact benefits it gives.
Very true. Onions and garlics actually are packed with a lot of antioxidants, particularly garlic. A lot of research studies have shown that the antioxidants in garlic has helped to lower cholesterol as well as blood pressure. We also need some ginger.
Ginger. A lot of people claim that it helps in motion sickness and also nausea.
Yes, it does, and ginger particularly also beneficial for our digestive system as well. We need about 2 cups of homemade chicken stock, 4 tablespoons of canola oil, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg powder.
What is nutmeg?
Nutmeg is a type of spice, and in this recipe we'll be using the powdered version of nutmeg to actually give the soup a distinctive taste as well. And of course our main ingredient is 1 whole large pumpkin
Wow,
diced.
so much.
That's not a lot, and this recipe serves about 4. And of course we need some salt, pepper for taste and seasoning, as well as some parsley for garnishing. Begin Sihua. Okay, first we will need to sweat the onions and garlic in a pot.
What do you mean by sweating the onions and garlic?
Sweating essentially is a process where we actually simmer the vegetables here without burning it. So we actually need to put the lid on so that the moisture can be actually retained within the pot, and it helps to enhance the flavor as well. So let's warm it up over medium heat, and we can put in the diced onion and garlic here. Okay. Make sure that we do not burn the vegetables as well, otherwise it's going to give the soup quite a bitter aftertaste as well. So let's just sweat the vegetables here for about 1 minute. And notice I also use canola oil instead of butter as well.
Why do you want to use canola oil?
Canola oil is actually a much healthier oil compared to butter, because it essentially is much lower in saturated fat as well, and therefore beneficial for our heart health. That's right, you can smell the onion and garlic. Okay. So once the vegetables is about soft, okay, we can then add in the ginger as well as the pumpkin, our main ingredient here. Okay. So can you pop in the ginger for me? That's good. Like the vegetables are soft here. So what we need to do next is to cook the pumpkin for a little while before we add in the stock as well. And of course, the smaller you dice the pumpkin, the faster it gets cooked. So you probably wouldn't have to spend a longer time to simmer it as well. Do you know what pumpkin are good for?
Not very sure.
Not very sure. Basically, pumpkin, being an orange colored family of vegetables, are very rich in what we call carotenoids.
Carotenoids?
Yes, carotenoids is a form of antioxidants, as well as what we commonly call vitamin A. And vitamin A is actually very good for our eyesight and generally for our health as well, because of its antioxidants as well. So we can pour in the chicken stock, and then we can allow it to cook for about 20 minutes until the pumpkin is soft. Yes, that's right. Okay, we can bring the heat a little bit higher and have the vegetables covered well in the chicken stock.